Hey guys, Pogo here. In this video, I'm going to show you a very simple website hack. This will allow you to modify the HTML source of any web page that you want. You're not going to be able to access databases and steal passwords or personal information or anything like that, but you will be able to modify the structure of any page, how the page looks. So, it's not terribly harmful to the person who actually owns the page, but you can do some funny pranks, some funny things with that. Now, this video is for educational purposes only. If you try this on your own and you get in trouble, which is very likely, so I do not recommend trying this on your own, then I do not take any responsibility because I did explicitly state right now that this is for educational purposes only. So to demo the hack that we're going to do, the very simple hack, we're just going to modify the Yahoo page just a little bit. So let's just go to yahoo.com. Here's the current Yahoo page, and all we're going to do is right here where it says search web, we are going to make it say hacked. So this is not going to change any functionality, it's not going to steal any passwords, do anything dangerous, but it is just going to change that button. It's, I guess kind of funny. And of course, this is illegal because I don't own Yahoo, of course, and I'm not allowed to do this, so shortly after I upload the video, I am going to revert it back because I don't want to get in trouble, but I just want to demonstrate that it does indeed work. So in order to do this, you're going to need a couple of command line tools because we're going to do everything from the command line. Now, if you're on Mac or any flavor of Linux, you should be able to use the exact same commands as me and everything should be fine. If you're on Windows, you might have to modify the commands. I don't use Windows, so I can't help you there. But it should be somewhat similar at least. If you're comfortable with the command line in whatever operating system you have, then you should be fine with this. Something that you will need is wget. It's a small utility for downloading stuff off of the internet. On Linux, if it's not built in, you should know how to use your own package manager to download it. On Windows, I'm not completely sure. I believe that you'll have to download that. But on Mac, there is an easy way to install it because it doesn't come by default. Just go to brew.sh, the homebrew website. If you copy this line right here and paste it in your terminal, you just want to open up terminal, this thing right here, paste it in there, it'll install homebrew, which is a package manager, and you can do this command. The example is actually wget. So you just do this command, brew install wget, and then you'll be good to go. So you will need wget for this tutorial. Okay, so once you are all set up, you'll go ahead and open up terminal. And we're going to be doing all of our work here in terminal. So if you're not familiar with navigating the command line, then just follow along. I'll explain everything that I'm doing. But if you are familiar, then this hack should be fairly simple. The first thing that we want to do is create a folder where we're going to keep everything that we're going to be doing. There's going to be a couple of files that we're going to have, and they all want to be together. So first I'm going to desktop. I'm going to change directory into my desktop, and then I'm going to make a new folder. We'll call it Yahoo. You can call it whatever you want. And then you'll see that the Yahoo folder appears on my desktop. We want to change directory in there. So now we're inside of the Yahoo folder. This is where we're going to keep all of the files from our hack, and this is very important. So before we can actually start working, we need to generate a certificate, because in order to pull off this hack, we need to have a secure connection, and in order to have a secure connection, to do this hack, you will need a certificate. So we're going to use OpenSSL to generate one. The command that you're going to type is OpenSSL genRSA-des3-out, and now you're going to specify the name of the website that we want to generate the certificate for in reverse domain name notation. So if we're going for yahoo.com, we're going to write com.yahoo. It's just the reverse of the domain name. and then .key. So for Yahoo, it's com.yahoo.key. For Google, it would be com.google.key, so on and so forth. And then 1024. Hit enter, and it will ask for the passphrase. This is the password to your computer. So enter once, enter again for safety, and then once that's done, you should be good. If you do ls, which is list, then you'll see com.yahoo.key. And I guess if you want to open this up, you can see there's com.yahoo.key right there. So we do have our key. The next thing that we are going to do now that we have the key is we're actually going to start working. The reason why I created the folder is because we're going to have the key and then we're going to have the file that we're going to be editing. And when we go to upload the new hacked file to the server, you need to have the key in the same directory, and it just makes everything a lot easier. This is where wget comes in. We're just going to download the source from yahoo.com. You don't need to do this. You could just create an empty document and completely change how the website looks. But for this very small hack, we want to take what they already have and just modify it a little bit. So we're going to say wget www.yahoo.com. And so it'll download there. And so it says index.html saved. Index.html is the file that we are going to be modifying. That is the home page of Yahoo, and then we're going to upload it again. So to edit it, you could, I guess, open up the folder and use text editor notepad. I like to stay in terminal for the entire hack. So you can use whatever editor you like. If you like Vim, if you like Emacs or Nano. I prefer Nano. So you just type nano index.html. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, then just type the commands that I do, and it'll all work out. So nano index.html, and you'll see that we get the file. This is HTML source. It is the Yahoo homepage, and we just want to make a very simple, very small change. And what we're going to do is we're going to change the button text, as I said before. So the easiest thing to do is if we take a look, we'll see that the button is called Search Web. So we want to see where Search Web appears. So we can use Control W, which means where is, and we can search for the term Search Web. And as you can see, here it is, span class equals search default label, and it says Search Web. So right here, this is what we want to modify. So I'm just going to write hacked exclamation point, and so that will just change the text from Search Web to say hacked, and that's all it's doing. All I did was modify that one little bit of text, so nothing is going to change, no functionality is going to be different on the website, just that one little thing. When you're done, you're going to hold Control, not Command, Control, and hit X, and it's going to ask if you want to save it, so type Y, and it wants to know where to write it. Index.html is fine, so just hit Enter, and it will overwrite the old version of the code of the website with the new version that has our hack. So now we are ready to actually upload. If I do my list right here, then you'll see that we have com.yahoo.key and our index file, which is exactly what we need. So in order to actually do the upload process, it's fairly simple. You use the ping command, and then you specify the URL that you want to modify. So we're pinging yahoo.com, and remember we have the key for Yahoo, which will allow this whole hack to work. And so I'm going to hit Enter, and you'll see it is running. It is currently uploading the file. And once you get to ICMP seek equals 10, so there we go, it just finished working. We got the first 9, and then it says request timeout because it finished uploading, and now there's nothing else for it to be doing. So hold Control, not Command, but Control, and hit C, and you'll see that it stops. That will end the upload. I mean, it stopped once it uploaded everything, but it'll stop trying to connect because we don't need to anymore. Okay, now it's time for the moment of truth. Let's see if it worked. I'm going to go ahead and open up Chrome, and we're going to go to yahoo.com. And there it is. It does indeed say hacked. And as you can see, I am at yahoo.com. I'll do that again, yahoo.com, and hit enter, and it does indeed say that. So I'm not doing anything. I'm just typing yahoo.com. I'm going here, and you can see it says that. Now, by the time you watch this video, I will probably have the video, I'll probably have the website back to normal, hopefully, because I don't really want to leave this up, because I don't want to get in trouble for doing that. But yes, that is it. I went to yahoo.com, and as you can see, it does indeed say hacked. So that was the hack. And to finish this off before I go, I actually did a minor hack of YouTube as well, which I just wanted to show you guys. So we'll go to youtube.com, and this is just another example of something that you can do with this method of hacking. Okay, I'm sure that you are probably able to guess by now, but this was indeed an April Fool's video. Be glad that it's not this easy to actually hack a website, but I don't know. I wanted to make an April Fool's video. I thought that this would be kind of funny. All of the commands and everything that I did were real commands. They obviously didn't actually work. They didn't do what I wanted them to do, but yes, everything did work. If you got pranked, let me know. If you didn't get pranked, then let me know when you caught on. Maybe you thought something was fishy immediately. Maybe when I typed in that ping command, you knew I was lying. But yeah, happy April Fools, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. Maybe you got a little bit of entertainment out of this, but of course this is not real hacking. Just keep that in mind, and I'll see you guys soon with some actual coding. Bye for now.